This early?
Could be a true story.
Start stuff on the right.
Mike, probably not a perfect game from a coaching perspective. You go for goal early, get some penalty trouble late, but your team still finds a way to win, pulls away at the end there. How encouraging is that you don't maybe necessarily have the perfect game, but you still get a pretty decent win?
Well, I'm happy for the players, I think we're battling, we're competing hard. It's not always, the cleanest game from an execution standpoint. I think we've got to do a better job staying out of the penalty box in some of those situations that, there were a few penalties that I thought could have been avoided that would put us in a better position, but I give the players a lot of credit. I think Jars played terrific. He was outstanding again tonight, and our power play gets a huge goal late in the game to give us a little bit of a cushion. But guys are just competing. We're playing hard. I'm happy for the players. We've been able to string a couple in a row here together, and we're just going to take that game right in front of us and see where it takes us. So I'm just happy for the players at this point. They're competing hard.
Josh on the left.
Mike, I know teams have a lot of games in hand on you, but after the week you've had, you're 4 points out of the playoff spot right now. How aware are you of that? Does that change your mindset at all going on the stretch here?
Yeah, I think everybody's well aware of where we're at. Anything can happen. You don't know where it goes with this game. We're just trying to keep our head down, keep our eye on the game right in front of us, and we're going to try to put our best game in the ice, see what happens. It's you never know what happens. That's the reality. And all we can control is what's right in front of us, what's within our power. We can't control other games or other situations. We're going to do our best to compete hard and see where it takes us. So, I'm happy for the players. I think they're embracing the challenge right now, and we'll just continue to try to do that.
What do you think about Tristan's stay? That's 4 straight wins for him, and I know you were talking about PK. I think that PK early in the second period was a huge one.
Yeah, I'm sorry. What was your first question?
Just Tristan's performance and what you like on him.
Outstanding. I thought it was outstanding. He made some huge saves for us all night long. His handles, his goalie exchanges with our defensemen were clean and efficient. He helps us get out of our end when his handles are clean like that. I think he's playing outstanding hockey right now. He's a big reason why we've been able to string some wins together. He made some timely saves throughout the course of the game. So when you get goaltending like that certainly rubs off into the group in front of you, and I think it just helps us play with that much more confidence.
Mike, how would you assess Blake Lizotte and his lines game with Connor Dewar and Nola Chari? What are they doing well right now for you?
I think number one, I think they're playing real well, but I think I think they play the game the right way. There's detail associated with their game. They have structure when they don't have it, so they're predictable for one another. They don't go on their own agenda. They have structure, and so when you play with structure, you're predictable for one another. You can work collectively as a group on both sides of the puck, and it makes the game a little bit easier for you. And they have it, and they're competitive guys. They compete hard. They're willing to go to the net and do a lot of little things and that I think add up to success. We put them in tough situations. They get a lot of defensive zone starts against top lines. They defend when they lose the draw. More often than not, they end up in the offensive zone helping us build momentum. They're chipping in offensively because they just play the game the right way. They go to the net, they go to the blue paint. The goal that I think it was Lizzo scored tonight is a perfect example of it. It's not a highly real goal, but it's pretty effective. You go to the net, you put a puck at the net, and that next play a lot of times is real hard to defend. And so, it's one way to manufacture offense, but you got to go there for that to happen, right? And they do that. They're willing to do a lot of the details. shift in and shift out that I think set them up for success, but they're playing very well right now as a group.
Kelsey.
Philip Tomasino with a couple of points tonight, and even when he's not showing up on the score sheet, it seems like it's helping generate a lot of offense. So just what are your observations of him this last handful of games?
I think he's a very talented player. He has real good offensive instincts. He has the ability to finish. He's got a deceptive shot. I think he's a dangerous player off the rush. And, an example of that was the 2-1 goal they scored tonight. The area we're trying to help him grow is to develop a grind game. And so if you don't have an opportunity to generate offense off the rush, you have to find different ways to generate offense. And, usually when you play the better teams in the league, they take the rush game away. So it's, you've got to have an ability to create offense different ways. And that's the area that the coaching staff has worked a lot with Philip and trying to challenge him in different areas in developing his offensive game, just establishing the down low game underneath the hash marks, hanging on the pucks, protecting pucks, getting underneath the defenseman at the net front, getting to the blue paint, being willing to go to those hard areas. That usually there's a cost, there's a price to pay when you go there. You're gonna take a face wash, a cross check, but that's how you score. That's how you establish a grind game, and you score different ways. So I think Phil's overall game is developing. He's a young player. He's trying to find his way here, and we're trying to challenge him in different aspects of his overall game to try to help him become more of a complete player. But there's no doubt he's a talented guy.